Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome to my channel. So today I want to discuss with you guys a very important topic, especially now with everything going on, and that is the purpose of the light worker. So I'm sure a lot of you maybe have heard of the term light worker, or you have maybe felt like you were a light worker, and maybe that's what brought you to this video today. And there is a lot of people that are now discovering that they're a light worker due to the pandemic that is going on right now, and a lot of people are waking up to who they truly are. So without further ado, let's get into the video of the light worker and the purpose of the light worker. Okay, so I wrote my my notes here just to keep me track of what I'm saying. So an awake soul is a light worker. It is someone who has made the conscious decision to live their life in alignment with their soul and who they authentically are, okay? And they know that they are interconnected, that we are all interconnected together, and that their presence has the potential to create a positive change. They have made the conscious decision to dedicate their life to focusing on following the light, I guess you could say, and just being a positive human being in this world, to help bring others up and lift others up. So just by being in a light worker's presence, you are going to feel lighted up. You are going to feel better just by being in their presence. Okay? A light worker understands that their actions, no matter how big or small, have the potential to create change. And a light worker is not all about light and love. And this is so true because when I first was awoken to my gifts as a light worker, I thought I had to be this ball of energy and this light to everybody all the time. But that is completely not true. And this is because it's quite opposite. And this is because we actually have to face the shadow and face the depths of our life in order to have light. Because without dark, we cannot have light, okay? So they know that they must face their shadow, okay? So this is the shadow is the dark parts of yourself, the dark parts of your soul. This includes your wounds, and we all have good and bad sides. So the bad side of us, and what light workers do is we transmute this light in order to help others, okay? So we heal all of these things within us so that we can help others heal and begin to awaken them to their gifts as well. And this is what it means to be a light worker, because it is honestly a way of living, okay? It is not a one-time decision that we make. It is truly, being a light worker is truly a way of living, okay? So we are constantly trying to heal the shadow. We are constantly trying to bring the darkness to the light. And that is just something that we naturally do as light workers. So light workers are healers, but they're also teachers. They're also singers, writers. They are your regular mother, your father. They can be anybody, your friend. Light workers, there are millions of light workers right now that have reincarnated onto this earth at this time, okay? And they can also be like mediums and psychics, starseeds, empaths. There's so many gifts that awaken when you awaken to becoming a light worker, okay? So they make the choice to be themselves, their true authentic self, without fear, they have the courage to live their life being who they truly are without caring what anybody else says or thinks. And honestly, that is just beautiful. That is, and it's hard. It's not easy to be a light worker. And yeah, they do it without caring what other people think. So they're in tune with the callings of their soul and source, and I call source God. You can call source whatever you choose to call him. I do personally call it source or God. It depends on your religion. It doesn't really matter because it's all the same thing, really. So through my readings as a medium and psychic, I have discovered that there are two types of light workers. Just to kind of put it into a short form here. The first one is the newly awakened light workers, and the second one is, I call them the old school light workers. So the newly awakened light workers tend to have a significant awakening experience, which is usually brought on by a life event, and they are awakened from this life event or situation. And it is hard for them to go back to their old life. Because they no longer feel that they resonate or align with the life they had previously. So it's sort of, the way I look at it is, it's sort of like a rebirth of your soul, to be quite honest. I just think it's beautiful. I mean, it's just a beautiful thing. And yeah, they feel like they were sleeping before. And I myself had this feeling as well when I awoke. I felt like I was sleeping my whole life before I had my awakening. And this is actually very true, because we go from a 3D sort of world into a 4D. And now, even with what's going on, what just happened with the huge energy shift we just had, we are now going into a 5D dimension as well. So they no longer feel like they resonate with the 3D consciousness and dimensions, and their consciousness has shifted. So they are now answering to the call to be of service to source and to our world and to others. Seem to be the ones that just kind of come out and they just kind of say everything, and they're just so intrigued by what is happening to them. Okay, they're so excited. You'll often see them on TikTok and on YouTube and such, and they're very, because it's so new to them and they're just awakening to this, they're very, very excited about it. So the old school light workers are people that were born knowing that they were here to do this work. Okay, so maybe not on a conscious level, especially as a small child, but they always felt like they were here to do something, to be something bigger. They had a bigger purpose, and they kind of feel like time is running out, and they have to do this work of service because they feel like time is running out. They have work to do, but some of them are scared even to come out because you can't even know you're a light worker from a small child. And there are things going on with you, and you're noticing your gifts. Maybe you're a psychic or a medium, and you just are too scared to come out and say what you know and what you are because of what society has taught you that it's not the norm, etc. So there is no right or wrong way to your awakening, to becoming a light worker. Okay, there's no rules. And some people discover their gifts sooner than later. And the only requirement to being a light worker is making the choice to connect with your true authentic self and to be of service to others, to help heal others, and just to bring positivity and shine your light on other people's souls, okay? And I always look at it as bringing the dark out from people, okay? So something you'll also notice as a light worker, which I notice quite often, is our light often shines on the darkest parts of people. So it brings everything to the surface. So oftentimes as a light worker, we will get ridiculed, we will get harassed, we will get insulted, because it makes people uncomfortable to know that we are bringing this out in them, and they feel uncomfortable with it. They don't know what's going on. So they react in this manner because they don't want to accept it. Okay. They don't want to discover who they truly are. And our light shines this on these dark parts of them. Okay. So, by following your passions, choosing a higher thought process, and just being more positive when you find yourself in a bad mood, encouraging someone instead of criticizing them, you are working your light, okay? You are a light worker. Just by being true to yourself, spreading love, positivity, being kind and compassionate to others, complimenting others, you are being a light worker, okay? It's that simple. You don't have to have all these gifts. You don't have to be a psychic medium. You don't have to be a starseed or an empath, okay? It's very simple. You can just be someone who wholeheartedly makes the decision to make the world a better, brighter space for everyone to live in. So by raising their consciousness, a light worker begins to see how everything is connected and how everything is energy. Okay, everything is energy. Everything is made out of energy. And by doing this, they have become more sensitive to energies around them. And they begin to pick up on other people's emotions, feelings, and thoughts. Now, this is something that can happen. Does not always happen with every light worker. This is also someone who is considered an empath. And they may find it hard to watch the news or see anything violent anymore. I know myself, when I was awakening to my gifts, and I still don't watch the news. I find it very difficult because I cry over everything. So I can't watch the news or anything like that. And you will notice when awakening to being a light worker that your relationships, a lot of relationships are going to fall away. Your life is just going to change dramatically. And this includes people and jobs, possibly careers, because they no longer align with the high vibrations that you are putting out into this world. And the relationships usually that are going to fall away from you are relationships that were based on control or manipulation or fear, or that had any sort of negative impact on you in your life. You're just no longer going to align with any of these people anymore, any of these things anymore. So I strongly believe that you are a light worker, okay? If you are watching this video and you were drawn to this video, it probably means that you are a light worker. You may have noticed the awakening that's been going on, the Great Awakening that has been happening for a little over a year now. And you're starting to feel called to this light, okay? You're starting to feel this calling and you just don't know what's going on within you. With the pandemic that started in March 2020, was the universe's way of waking us all up to this, okay? So the reason why is because we are here to sort of shine our light and lead the way to others, to this new age world and this higher dimension. So I hope this brought some clarity to you guys, and it really helped you understand the light worker process and everything, or the light worker people of this earth. And I want to let you guys know that I do have a private Facebook group if you are interested. It's only $5 a month through my Patreon page, where I do weekly readings, group readings, as well as Q&As, whether you want me to connect to a spirit, or sorry, not connect to spirit. I can connect to spirit in readings for you. But if you want me to, if you have any questions about your life, money, career, whatever, you guys get to ask 2 questions per week. And like I said, it's only $5 a month, and you can sign up below in my link below. You can also book readings as well as Reiki with me if you choose to. I do distant healing Reiki. I'm very experienced, as I am a master practitioner. I've been doing it for a while. So I can also provide Reiki sessions, which help you heal those wounds a lot faster as well. And I'm also now offering spiritual coaching sessions, okay? So if you have any questions about your spiritual journey and you are feeling lost, I am going to be adding packages to my Patreon page. I have not done that yet, but I'm going to be doing it in the next couple days, so it will be added soon. But I'm so thankful for all of you guys on my channel. I'm so happy to have you all here. And also, I'll have another big, exciting announcement coming up shortly, probably in the next 1 or 2 months from now, that I am going to be releasing something that I'm super proud of and excited about. So I can't wait to release that to you guys too. And I hope you have a wonderful day. And if you could please subscribe and hit the bell notification, like the video, that helps me a lot. Share the video if you would like. And yeah, I hope you guys all have a wonderful Wednesday. Bye.